Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I decided to make a video on what is going to be a Dark Knight duels, or what I believe is just Dark Knight, yeah, Dark Knight duels. So, I have been testing this for a couple of days. I I was going to be like making a video, perhaps this might come out, depending on just the timing on it, it might come out on Monday, or if it comes out on Sunday, it might come out kind of late. I do apologize for that. I have just been like kind of like in the process of just developing and trying to see how I can like schedule this. Because as much as I'd like to have more videos for this, it's like sometimes it just doesn't feel like there's enough videos and such. So for this case, I was gonna make a Dark Knight Duel video, since that was kind of like something I've been like testing out for those that don't know. Basically, Dark Knight Duel is essentially like a one. It's a single character mode. So essentially, you go against 5 different characters, or upwards of 5 if you fail. Your goal is to get 3 out of 5 of your characters to beat those single characters on one-to-one battle, essentially. In the case for me, I've been like trying the best. It's a bit of a difficult. It's certainly a bit of a difficult scenario. Primarily because a lot of the characters are either too well developed kind of thing, or not quite. So in my case for now, we're gonna kind of showcase what we kind of have to do. To get kind of like the best out of it, it's really just kind of doing the tournament 3 times in a row, and it's not quite as much of a tournament. It is they kind of pair you up against a bunch of different people. Depending on your ranking, you may get more or less stuff. At least for my case, I got like 2,000 of the coins at some point. Actually, let me pull it up. Yeah, so gift box. Yeah, for my Dark Knight Duel daily ranking, I got about 2,200, give or take. And I'm not sure how exactly this is counted, because I did this. It says in the 7th, right? So I got it on this. It says in the 7th. I got it. I think I got this today, but like the day after, because it's like according to UTC, the Universal just standard time for like overall. I'm not quite sure what it stands for, but because I know JST is a Japanese standard time, but and such, but I'm not quite sure what they have it. I think it's Unified Times Standard Time or whatever. But either way, you want to log in 3 times, and then you get your 300 gems as a reward. I was gonna kind of curious about this, because I think you just essentially just want to test this out again. You want to do this again and again and again. If you're doing this for the first time, I'm gonna be 100% with you. It's definitely difficult. You actually will get rewards more than I thought you would. I think so. You get daily rewards, and I haven't gotten many, and I'm not sure because it's just counting certain things. But yeah, the daily rewards base sets, so they get reset at 6 UTC. I got about 2,200, so I got like rank, yeah, around there. That's where I got. I'm not sure if that's just total ranking or not, but it's a little bit strange with that. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is right there. So total ranking 7,200, daily ranking not applicable. So I believe this is out of your total ranking, actually. There's not much I can do with that, but essentially try not to lose as many points as you can. The goal is to just straight up just beat this, essentially. Yeah, so I think for example this, right? So I'm trying to see, is this the They're a bit difficult because you want to balance out how much you use of them. I have, say for example, I have red, my healer. It's recommended that you don't use healers that much. Actually, I think it's preferred to use tanks, to be 100% real. The tanks have weirdly the most agility. I've often seen them more often than not. was actually more surprised than I would have expected from tanks. Because I doing this myself, it was just like the first time it was kind of like a little bit confusing because I wasn't sure how I was gonna saddle because I was gonna have to make essentially my own teams with these with the 15 characters and such, and it was like just kind of bounce it out and whatever. But no, it's essentially a 1v1 according to your different characters. Personally, my best character, at least DPS wise, I guess, is Beatrix, or not Beatrix, Iris, for the Christmas one. But I'm actually gonna use my best DPS, I guess, would be her. However, for the best results I've actually seen, Beatrix is actually my best one. Just actually like uncannily like tanky. Some of the weapons I actually don't think have much of an effect, especially since it's just according to the amount of characters you have. So I may have selected this one, and it may not be doing as much as I thought because it's like depending on the 3 characters, so it's not really doing much. But either or, your goal is to just kind of like hopefully beat these stages. So the first 3 battles, if you beat these 3 battles in the first place, you're kind of golden. I might actually use her. You can as a healer. I might use her. Worst case scenario, I have to use somebody else in here. I'm gonna. Let's see how that goes, and then push comes to shove. I'm just gonna use my tank on the right. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use. I don't have some of my characters like as well built as I wish they were, but it's just kind of what you have to. Ideally, she's gonna beat her, and it should work out like that since she has element advantage over her. Like, because some characters doesn't really matter too much. Let's see. Yeah, depending on how much health they have left, you actually get bonus points. She gets it done pretty fast, but my tank is like gonna get higher bonus points. Okay, so we didn't beat it. Okay, I have it on auto. I'll show you in a minute how it goes without the auto. So I do think it's kind of important to showcase it. Okay, that's just rough. Okay. I might lose this one, just on the fact that that person has their tank as a red. That is actually not okay with me. Okay, so what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna use my tank here. I'm gonna use here's Eve Alpha. Then for her, she's the one that's actually worrying me. Because as soon as she gets like low health, she increases her duration a bit, but it's not that bad. Her, I'll go with her. I'm actually more trusting of her. For her, yeah, I don't. She's just too strong. I think the difference in the stats is a little too high. Maybe I can actually get away with her. Gunsmith's close, such an S-Class and SS. I have to trust her with that, so I guess I'm gonna go with that. Then I'm gonna have to this one. And this one I think I'm honestly gonna lose. I'm just gonna throw away what I think is like normal characters. I think then the 4th one I have to use. So I believe she's gonna beat her. I think you're gonna get absolutely destroyed. And then I think this one's also gonna get destroyed. So I'm gonna go with this one. And then the last one's actually where we determine the winner. I'm actually gonna lose points for this, possibly. I wish I didn't have to, but if you want to continue until higher stages, you kind of need to kind of balance it out like that. So I believe Aurora's gonna win. Okay, so that's right. I hope she wins. Okay, that's good. Then the next 2 matches I'm gonna lose. Very, very, very hard. Yep. Lost 50 points on that. And then I'm gonna lose, yep, pretty much instantly. And then this last one, I'm gonna hopefully beat it. I should. There we go. And then move on. Kind of have to balance it out like that. Because I noticed that before, or I didn't balance it out before. Stage award, 100. Victor award, 150. Okay. I might lose this one already. Okay. That's not a good sign. Ooh. DPS versus my. I think I'm gonna have to go with my best tank. I'm not gonna lie. Because as much as I'd like to say I wouldn't. If I'd left some, if I had some green left, I would win. But this is just straight up not feasible. I might actually just lose on this one actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like. Let's just actually see this match. That turns out. But I'm gonna have to use my tank on this. I think she's gonna actually live fairly a long time. Shadowfest. Rose is, from what I've seen, like single. She's actually probably single DPS, probably better actually. I was actually kind of like I had considered why does she have like a tankiness for herself, and not looking at this now, she's actually meant for Dark Knight Duel. She is both a self tanking, self buffing essentially to a certain degree, and whatnot. She's just not. She's gonna like. She's gonna out tank my tank, and she's gonna out DPS my tank. I think she's gonna lose. Not really. Or not. I might actually win this one. I think just the tank is. I'm gonna lose here, I think. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no. That is rough. It's pretty fast how you lose. It's like like a minor difference. If I got my ultimate a little bit faster, I would have probably, or I guess just the effect or whatever. You know, it's pretty like quick for these battles. It tends to be. But yeah, no. In essence, you kind of want to build up your characters that are like really good. Shadowfest Rose is what actually looking at it now. She's probably like a hidden tiger in my opinion. Because I didn't actually got her, so she's actually really. I thought she was good. I was actually gonna get her, and I accidentally missed out on it. Because I actually did need a better DPS on my yellow team. I do have a pretty good tank on my yellow team, but it's not good. It's not good enough. But yeah, that's kind of how Dark Knight Duel goes. Essentially, I probably should have recorded the pre-thing. In essence, you want to choose your best characters. Kind of want to have like a balance between all of them. So rather than just kind of choosing your best characters outright, unless they're like Shadowfest characters, right? In that case, go with the Shadowfest characters over balancing it out at that point. Some of them are just single-handedly like more one-sided than anything. Yeah, but that's kind of how it goes for Shadowfest or the Dark Knight Duel and the Shadowfest characters. I think, yeah, no, yeah, no, she just hits different, like especially like. Because I read up on the thing. I like ended up like I was not quite on like the I want to get it kind of side of things. But after looking at my statistics on my end, I just thought she was actually good for me. Just a little Shadowfest. So I mean, that also helps. Not. It's kind of like a what we considered a jack of all trades that does things pretty well. God, I really should have like pulled on her. I was gonna like I kind of slept through the end of the banner. So that's just kind of what happens. But yeah, let's start now duel. Let me know if you have some questions or comment in the comments below. And if not, I mean, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Stay solid.